Every day you never dead. Oh. This is a problem we all have to face. It's slowly a crime. It's a disgrace, so young. We all have to make a plan. What is the solution? We are in a crisis. Jesus Christ is laughing. So what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?
I am great, Heavy D. I'm great. It's great to be on the show.
Yeah, man. So alright, let me start this. Yeah, yes, man. And I was telling you, this is one of my songs, man. You know, most of my songs, I was so sickly. You understand?
Yes.
Most of them, it was at the hospital.
Hospital.
Yes, man. Always. Yeah. By the way, we have to go find a new place to start writing some more because the hospital and the work no more.
But you have to be writing songs about health now.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's great to be on the show. It's the second show that we'll be doing. First show that we're broadcasting live through our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I want to do that because what I'm going to be sharing today is going to be something very important information. If you have a friend abroad or a friend who is sick, then you need to let them tune in to what I'm going to be sharing today, because what I'm going to be sharing today is so life-changing that you literally, if you follow what I'm saying, could literally minimize or eliminate ever being sick again.
Alright. So what do you do?
Alright, so today I want to talk about the liver and the function of the liver and taking care of the liver. And I want to start out by saying that so very few persons know how powerful the liver is and how effective its function is. Nearly every single sickness known to man is linked to the liver. And before I go into the show, I always say to persons, every specialist exists out there. So there's a liver gynecologist, urologist, cardiologist, ear specialist, you name it. Every other specialist exists out there except a specialist of the liver. And there's a very important reason why there are no liver specialists out there, and I'm going to be sharing that today. Once we begin to understand the importance of the liver and how the liver works, persons are going to be amazed how taking care of the liver impacts on health, and how when the liver is not in good health, how it affects the liver. So I want to start out by saying that the study anatomy of the liver, anatomy started out not so much with medical practitioners. Studying anatomy, which is basically the function of the human body, started out with religious persons. So it pretty much started out with the priests. Because the priests, especially in Mesopotamia, people in Mesopotamia, spiritual persons believe that the soul of man and the seat of man's intelligence basically resided in the liver. And so because of that, they would study the liver, and this was in as early as 3,000 years before the birth of Messiah. 3,000 years before the birth of Messiah, priests were studying the livers of the animals that they were sacrificing, because they believed that the soul of a being resided in the liver. And so what they found out was that the liver had some very important function. I believe that it was when medical doctors came on the scene, they found out that the liver was so important that what they did was that they shifted the organ of focus from the liver to the heart. So right now you find that there are so many images about the heart out there. As a matter of fact, even the whole concept of thinking out of the abundance of the heart does mouth speak. Even the concept of thinking, even the concept of brain functions is associated to the heart. And even though now we know that brain functions are not associated to the heart but with the brain, people still talk about the heart as if it is the seat of intelligence, as if the seat of thinking. And that thought gained prominence because of the emphasis that was placed on the heart and shifted from the liver. And a matter of fact, in the Bible, in Ezekiel 21 verse 21, it mentions where the Babylonians would read the liver to look up your future. I'm not talking about the spiritual stuff, I'm talking about physical stuff now, because the liver is very important. And so what modern science has done is that they have successfully shifted the organ of focus from the liver to the heart. The liver was not always called the liver. The liver was once called the lifer, because the quality of your liver determines the quality of your life. Nearly every sickness known, anybody who's listening, if you have diabetes, type 2 diabetes, you have a dysfunctional liver. If you have cancer, you have a dysfunctional liver. If you have high cholesterol, you have a dysfunctional liver. Nearly every single infertility issues are linked to the liver. If you're having hormonal imbalance, it's linked to the liver. If you're having testosterone problems, low sex drive, it's linked to the liver. Nearly every single disease is linked to the liver, because the liver has over 2,000 functions. And of that 2,000 functions, over 500 of those functions are primary functions, which means that if your liver is not functioning properly, it is impossible for you to have a good life. And so I tell persons, when a plane crashes, what they will try to find is the black box. They want to find the black box, because once they get to the black box, then the black box pretty much tells them exactly what happened before the plane landed. Well, the body has a black box. The black box of the body is the liver.
Doc, I heard the other day that the first transplant I think the first liver transplant done in Jamaica was the other day.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Never before, because the liver is also an organ that is not explored a lot. As I said, that the key to staying healthy, the key to overcoming any sickness if you are sick, is immediately starting to take care of the liver. Okay. One of the unique thing about the liver is that the liver is a symptomless organ, which means that liver conditions are among those that pose a challenge, because when you have a liver problem, there is usually no symptoms. As a matter of fact, whenever you go to the doctor and they tell you that they have found something wrong with your liver, it is usually so advanced that nearly there is nothing they can do except pray. Only prayer. And nothing naturally can be done. Only supernatural help can come in. And there are also most tests that you would ever conduct, not all, most tests that you would conduct to find out if your liver is healthy or not. Most of them wouldn't pick up if anything is wrong with the liver. Okay. So, as you get older, and here's what happens now. As you get older, so when you reach about 45, listen to me. Wherever you are in the world, listen to me. Once you reach about age 45, the liver naturally begins to lose most of its function. Some specialists say as much as 50% of the liver's the liver functions decrease by 50%. Okay. So when you were young and you were poisoning your body, when you were young and you were abusing your body, one of the reasons why we wouldn't get sick is because of how robust the liver is. As a matter of fact, the liver is so robust that if a part of it is cut out, it grows back. As a matter of fact, if you cut out, I believe more than 70% of the liver, it grows back in 2 weeks. Yeah. Like a Wolverine. That's how powerful it is. If you cut out as much as 25% 25%, sorry, 25%. You cut out as much as 25% of the liver for maybe some from a liver transplant donation, donate a part of your liver, and they went in and cut out as much as 25%. In 2 weeks it grows back fully. It's the only organ in the body that can do that. It is a major filtering organ in the body. It's the second largest organ in the body to the skin. So as it relates to filtering blood, every medication, every food that you eat ends up in the liver, because the liver is pretty much the strainer for the body. So just imagine when you get, on Sundays when we get coconut milk and we strain it, the trash is held back in the strainer. The liver is the master filter for the body. As much as 13% of the blood in the human body at any one time is in the liver. And so, because of all of those facts, once your liver is not in good health, please bear in mind also that once your liver is in poor health, there is almost always no symptoms. And we are a symptomatically driven society. In our society, the medical industry is driven by symptoms. We ourselves go to doctors based on symptoms.
How it feels.
Right. Most of the persons, for example, listening to what I'm saying, most if not all of them, have a dysfunctional liver. But they will not act until symptoms develop. One of the most common symptom that a person will have is gallstones or jaundice. So the yellowing in the eye, it's a sign that the body has jaundice. So once the liver starts to go bad, there are very little symptoms. So there are a lot of persons right now who have diabetes, who are working on the sugar without understanding the problem is with their liver. My mommy, who had diabetes, I gave her some herbs, a herb called beta quassia. And she has been struggling with diabetes and struggling with a number of ailments, and I went down because my mommy loves bitter food. She's one of those persons who believe that if you're taking something bitter, you're taking medicine. So I gave her, you met her recently, I went down and I gave her some bitter quassia, and I was surprised to see her.
Yeah,
because she looks revived. And here's what happened. There are four tastes. There is sweet, sour, salt, and bitter. Sweet, sour, salt, and bitter. Most of us eat foods that are either sweet or salt. And then there are children who love foods that are sour. But almost no one eats food that is bitter. And one thing that bitter food does is that bitter food stimulates the liver. So anyone that is listening to me right now, that's one of the reasons why, guys, it's one of the reasons why if you have diabetes, if you have type 2 diabetes, once you start to take medicine, and the medicine is always bitter, you instantly, I'm not sure I don't want to overemphasize, but once you start taking that medication, in a very short period of time, that the symptoms of that diabetes begins to disappear.
Definitely.
It is because the older you get, once you reach age 45 and older, the older you get, you should start consuming more bitter foods. The older you get, you need to start consuming more bitter foods. Because why? Because remember, once you reach about age 45, the liver function begins to decline by as much as 50%. So one way to compensate for that is by starting to introduce more bitter foods more frequently in your diet. So maybe once or twice a week, you need to start consuming bitters. We have a medicine called blood cell cleanse, which is a formulation of herbs like beta quassia. Beta quassia is a herb I like to talk about a lot because it's a herb that was named after the slaves. One of the most bitterest medicine. You've come to our office and you've seen us preparing it.
Right.
Just by preparing it, your entire face is bitter. It got its name from a slave that successfully used beta quassia, and it's native to Jamaica. One of the most powerful herbs that cleanses the blood and gets rid of any type of blood impurity like syphilis. It's found in Jamaica. It's called beta quassia, and we call it bitter wood. And what it does is that it purifies the blood, it cleans the blood. Then we have another bitters called rice bitters, which is known internationally. And I'm saying here, and if you go online and begin to look up rice bitters, you will see that rice bitters has been used successfully to cure HIV, AIDS, because it purges the blood. And one thing that it does is not just purge the blood, it stimulates the liver and forces the liver to work. And a lot of the ailments that we have is because the liver it gets too congested. Remember now, if you're cleaning out your house with a mop, after a while, even the mop itself needs to be washed out.
Yes.
So for many of us, for the last 15, 20, 25 years, the liver, which is the mop of the body, has been mopping. And that mop becomes less effective in its ability to clean because it itself needs cleaning. So what we are saying to the person is that the liver is an organ that needs extra attention. And a few more minutes, I'm going to talk to you, how is it exactly that you take care of the liver? I want to share with you, how is it that you take care of the liver? Remember, if you're, as I said, what I'm sharing with you on the show today is so important that there are persons in the field of natural medicines who have lost their lives communicating what I'm sharing with you today. It is the reasons why we have heart specialists, kidney specialists, hair specialists. Nearly every other specialist exists for every part of the body, except a specialist for the liver, because it is known in the field of medicine that if there is a liver specialist, nearly every other doctor would go out of business. If there is a liver specialist, if you begin to take care of your liver, nearly every other doctor goes hungry. And there are 4 powerful detoxifications that you can employ to cleanse the liver. 4 powerful forms of cleansing the liver that I want to talk about before the show is out. But I want persons to understand that the liver has such an important function that nearly every single ailment that you have, every single sickness that you have or that you're going through can be helped and can be reversed by simply starting to take care of the liver. So very quickly, I'm going to go through with you, how can you begin to take care of the liver? Well, the first thing that you need to do, nearly every single person that I see, I help them to go through this procedure. It is so important that I've done a video on YouTube showing persons how to do it. Again, if you're not a part of our YouTube channel, you need to do so. If you want to find us on the internet, all you need to do is to type in 876herbs.com. That's 876herbs.com. And our videos will pop up. Once that YouTube video pop up, just hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be exposed to all the information that we have that we release on a weekly basis. So we put out a series of videos helping persons to identify herbs and also to take care of themselves. So here we go. And the first thing that you need to do to take care of your liver is to do what we call a liver and gallbladder flush. Liver, gallbladder flush. If you're online, you can type in Marlon Hurlock's liver flush. Marlon Hurlock liver flush. And once you type that in, 2 videos will come up. One is a first part video that talks a little bit about the benefits of doing a liver flush. And the second part of the video walks you through step by step how to do a liver flush. And what it does is that it empties the liver of physical debris. I have images that persons have sent me throughout the week, because nearly every week persons send me images. Because once we guide them into doing the liver flush, a part of doing it properly is sending me images so I can analyze the stool and look at the gallstones and help persons to know if they will need another one or if everything is okay. So the amazing gallbladder flush is a simple 2-part medicine, 2-part recipe medicine that you can take that allows you to physically empty the liver. So if you're having gallstones, then we can show you how to get rid of your gallstones. For persons doing surgery, I guarantee you, we can help you to get rid of your gallstone by as little as the next day. Before 12 o'clock, they are all out. And there are so many ailments that are linked to a congested liver. One of the first signs that the liver needs cleaning is a person's personality. Once your liver, heavy D, needs cleaning, then you're going to have an anger issue. A lot of the persons who have anger issues, temper issues, have what is called a congested liver. It's one of the first signs. Once you clean your liver, it affects your mood. It affects your personality. And then the second thing that you can do to clean the liver is what we call a coffee enema. If you have cancer, listen to me guys, if you have cancer, it can almost, I shouldn't say almost, it's going to be difficult, or it would have been so much easier to get the cancer out by cleaning the liver, because once you clean the liver, you are getting rid of the congestion so that the body's immune system can be focused on healing the body rather than dealing with the congestion inside the body. Because the liver is like a sponge. So whatever goes in is pretty much trapped and is only freed through this amazing gallbladder and liver flush. And then we have coffee enemas. Coffee is an amazing herb, because what it does is that once you begin to do coffee enemas, it begins to encourage the liver to empty all of its debris so that the body can be free. And then of course there is the castor oil pack, which is another amazing therapy that has been used over the years. So those women with uterine cysts, fibroids, infertility issues, a lot of those men with erectile dysfunction, a lot of those men with, so many ailments is linked to the liver. What the liver does is that when you take those heavy medication every day, when you take medication, it is the liver that pretty much filters out the harmful components in the medication. Yeah. So those harmful components are left in the liver. It's funny, the person who spends a lot of time on the liver, heavily, the person who spends a lot of time looking at the liver is usually the person who does the autopsy. When you want to find out what kills a person, most times, the autopsy is not done on the brain, the autopsy is not done on so much the heart. The autopsy is, the time is spent on an autopsy on the liver. Because the liver is a black box. It has information about the body weeks behind, months behind. And so, once you take those drugs, those chemotherapy, once you take those harmful chemicals, in order for the body to begin to function at its optimum, the liver needs to be cleaned. And one of the things that cleans the liver is the coffee enema. Castor oil pack. And there's two herbs that we also use, which is a herb called milk thistle and dandelion, which helps to clean chemicals out of the liver. But those four detoxes, the amazing gallbladder flush, coffee enemas, castor oil pack, and liver detox, we administer all of these that I just mentioned at our office here in Port Antonio. And we also guide persons as to how to do it. And there are so many persons that can attest to the benefit of that, the benefits of just cleaning the liver. So those persons who have diabetes and all of those ailments, what you need to do is to start from cleaning the liver, dealing with the liver, before you can really begin to see some serious results. All right?
Definitely, sir.
All right. I want to also say to persons that, as I said, we have two websites. HallelujahLifestyle.com that basically focuses on the programs that we offer in our mobile clinics and our clinics. But we also have a website, 876herbs.com, and I want to also use the opportunity. If there's anybody who is interested in learning about herbs, if you're in the States, if you're abroad, come August 1 to 7, we are going to be hosting what is called a herb walk. It is going to be 7 days of intensive workshop training where we are going to be helping persons to identify herbs in the wild, one. We're going to be helping persons to formulate herbs. So you'll identify herbs in the wild, know about the herbal benefits of the health benefit of the herbs, as well as how to formulate these herbs to make medicine. And we'll be doing a lot more that I won't mention over the air.
Definitely.
Because the persons in our field are being hunted down. Just last week, a gentleman who was getting ready to put out a video on Dr. Sebi was shot dead. I'm not ready to transition. So a lot of what I want to share, I won't be doing it over the air. And I want to say that space is very limited. We have a lot of persons from the Bahamas and from the Caribbean islands who will be coming in. It's going to be a residential program. So for 1 week, you can come in. And if you want more information, you can go to the 876herbs.com website. And there are links there for you to register. And if you want to find out more about the program, more details, then of course, when you go on the website, telephone numbers are there that you can contact us and we can give you that information.
All right. So we are at the Crest. We are at the Crest.
Yeah, that's Jamaica Crest in Ferry Hill,
Yes.
Port Antonio, Portland.
Give us a number.
So the numbers for the Port Antonio office is 831-9697. That's 831-9697. Once you get that number, then that's the main office. Then you'll be directed. Yeah, we have an office over there in St. Thomas. But the Port Antonio office, the main office, so once you get to that number, then they'll direct you if St. Thomas is the closest or if there's a mobile clinic in a closer location to you.
So we soon come, go to the break and do some work and come back. I don't know Dr. There, friend. And what them work now done. Yeah man, every day I work on the herbs. And doctor just let them know that my system is also reset.
Yes,
because I was allergic to honey. Yes, and when I put me now, I rub the bees eye them to
So you had too much. So again, a lot of that was in the system.
Yes, man, I tell you, man, and it just damaged the thing, you understand?
And so basically, your body has been reset.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is God.
Definitely.
That is God.
All right, so we soon come back. When we get the break up and running, soon come. You know, we're still live on YouTube, right? You know, we're still live there, man.
Right now, one of the petition message when Sunday evening come, I want place my ears tuned in for Stylz Fm from 8 to 12 a.m. I want to roast and cut the pepper in. I see the representative of the best and I chose up from 8 to the 90s. I heard 2 songs on me and I could roast it alright. I don't want nobody but me. Right there for the disturb me. Red flag.
Native Audio Stage and Lighting, now offering stage, lighting, and truss systems for your small and medium-sized events. Whether it's a stage show, concert, drama play, wedding, street party, or club setting, you name it, we'll bring it to life. Call us at 871-5212 or 844-6531. Native Audio Stage and Lighting, a sponsor of In the Know of the Law with Sergeant Delwood Green, and also Real Talks with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude.
Guess what? Stylz FM has a new business number for you to call, text, and now WhatsApp. 518-2399. To advertise your business and events, call, text, or WhatsApp us on 518-2399. 518-2399. Don't forget, 518-2399.
Remember Stylz FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Stylz FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Stylz FM. Like us on Twitter at Stylz FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Stylz FM 96.1.
Right Way 1-on-1 Pharmacy for the most affordable prices. We offer free blood pressure and sugar checks for hypertensive and diabetic patients on each prescription refill. Shop in comfort and experience a customer service which is second to none. Visit Right Way 1-on-1 Pharmacy, Royal Mall, Farmy Building, Port Antonio. Opening hours Mondays to Fridays 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Major credit, debit, and health cards accepted. Call us at 715-2109. That's 715-2109.
Business operators, local and overseas. This announcement is for you.
Stylz Fm is an internationally known radio network with worldwide listeners in over 120 countries.
From our studio in Port Antonio, Jamaica, to the ears of the people in your community, our listeners can be your new customers.
Stylz FM is an economical, efficient, and effective advertising option for your business.
No matter the size of your business, there's always growth potential. Stylz FM provides the customer reach needed to realize that upward movement.
So procrastinate no more. Advertising is a must.
For more details on how to advertise with Stylz FM, visit www.stylzfm.com or email info@stylzfm.com or call us on 876-518-2399.
Stylz FM, the world listens.
Robinson and Sons Hardware is located at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland, has new items in stock. We specialize in steel power tools like chainsaws and weed whackers. Parts and accessories are available. Water heaters, water pumps, instant water heaters, water tanks, electrical items, cut glass, sponges, extension ladders, windows and doors, repairs PVC and aluminum windows, kitchenware, toilet fixtures and fittings, bifold closet doors, generators, energy-saving LED floodlights and dusk-to-dawn lamps, lawnmowers, and Decra roofing. Telephone us at 876-993-9763, 876-277-1801, or 876-715-1724. Robinson and Sons, we are always here to serve you.
Flowing Melodies Ministries presents an even of musical excellence. Where the lovely Church of God in Jamaica, when Sunday the 14th of April, yeah, what the time? The time of the 6 p.m. in the afternoon. You can't miss this. You gotta come out and see the future musicians and singers. Nothing that is. Admission only 1,000. Children, 300 at the gate. Don't miss it. Come on. This artist will be there also. It's a rising star, the great Kayvon, Michaela Benjamin. Yes, yours truly, Heavey D will be there. Come on, see my kids play. Sponsor, the single of Jamaica. The weight loss, the weight gain, the nutrition company. Stylz Fm, the world listens. Robinson's and Hardware, 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio. Soulfly Media, St. Thomas Church Festival Foundation, SWB Church of God, Bishop D.G. Carr, Hallelujah Lifestyle, and of course, Damian Crawford. Come out and be blessed. Cool? Come out and be blessed. Of course, Church of God in Jamaica, Love Lane. Yes, Sunday the 14th of April will never be the same. So, come on. Roll call. Good afternoon to you, good afternoon. Alright, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Heavey D. Miss Bone Wallingford, roll call.
Always be blessed and love, girl.
What did you do? On earth, what did you do? No hands up to the Creator. Will you give up when you give up?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Oh, it's fine. Thank you.
Alright, my girl, cool, respect.
Judgment Day is coming. Judgment coming.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, Mums.
Roll call from Jennifer in Claremont Center.
Alright, Jennifer, cool. Hello, good afternoon. Bless. Alright, cool. It's that boy, is it? You see that boy chugging. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, Mums.
From a tune into your program, and I've been blessed and comforted.
Bless
Roll
you.
call from Miss Cassie.
Alright, Mama Cass, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
Mr. Sarah would be my Mongo Valley, I do it that Mongo Valley Square, living at that street. Roll call, Mr. Sarah. God is there with you. Roll call, not to say that.
Alright, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
My name is Monica Erica, so roll call, I'm the boss.
Bless up, alright? Hello, good afternoon. Hi. Yep. Alright.
And Bonnie.
Aye.
And Rambo. Big up Rambo every time here.
Give me your number, but I'll check with that.
You know what you say?
Alright, you say.
Man.
Alright, cool.
Come on.
Bless.
Give him up to me. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Roll call, Charlie, in the interview.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, man, we're live on YouTube.
Live there, man.
Yeah, man. So if you want to tune in to the show, we're streaming live on YouTube on Hallelujah Lifestyle.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Heavey D, good afternoon, sir.
Bless and love.
Again, promoter Mark here, Center of Hurlock. I'm big up the civil promoter, Chapel Report, Mark.
Alright, cool. Respect. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Roll call, Caroline Rollins Field.
Bless and love. I'm good, you know, I'm good, man. Bless and love, man. Glad you're from here.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Roll call from Martin. Stylz Fm.
Bless. Respect.
There's a meeting up in heaven. Roll call. It's a
It seemed like the WhatsApp wasn't working so wonderful, man, so I'm going to restart it, alright? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, Mums.
What's the phone market? Roll call.
Bless and love, man. Bless and love.
Check it for legal for me.
Alright, cool. I'm wondering why no text coming on the WhatsApp, man. I realized that WhatsApp wasn't working so wonderful, man. So, It's down now, but I'm restarting it. Alright, cool. So we'll continue to just write the text as soon as it's up, and I will see it, alright? Roll call, no. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. And there, Mama Dorothy. Yes, Mama Dorothy.
Yes, Roy Carl.
Bless and love, man.
Yes.
All right, Mama Dorothy.
Yes, man, I'm good.
Roll call, Heavey D, roll call.
All right, where you calling from?
I'm from Court, St. Thomas.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kika from Roll call.
What you doing, my friend? Oh, me have a doctor in here, man. Me have a doctor in here. Me not there, man. Me not there, but you know, they are Jamaica regular. So you fly regular now, you know. Me there. Yeah. Okay, somebody.
Somebody a card, but he can't let through.
Okay. All right, my friend, Chica. All right, my friend, good. Chica from over Rock Hall, man, that's my friend. Me and Doc to go and run anything in that, Doc. This one.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Heavey D.
Alright.
Afternoon.
Master from Eric, the roll call.
Bless and love.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Roll call. My name is Marquez.
Alright, cool.
There's a meeting up in heaven. Roll call. It's a prayer in the land above the night. Roll call, brother, sister. Roll call. What did you do? On earth, what did you do? What kind of hands up to the Creator will you give? What will you give? God, turn away.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
Big
you're
up
welcome.
yourself, doctor.
All right, thank you.
Roll call. Big up the big mango tree crew.
All right, have a wonderful day.
Yes.
Make sure it's all you say. Roll call, brother, sister. Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. There's a meeting up in heaven. Roll call. It's your
Good afternoon, roll call.
Data wins a roll call.
All right. How wonderful day now.
Not too bad.
All right.
Practice is one of the best God-given children in a church.
Yes.
Living a safe family, living lookout, roll call, condolences to the family she has passed off. This is from the roll call.
All right. Thank you, lovely. Hello. Wagwan. Yeah, all right. What's your name? And where you call from?
Here, Captain Anthony, roll call.
All right, good. All right,
Every day.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
Sister God, Wagwan.
Send me no roll call. Tomorrow I'm going to shout you here.
All right, cool, my friend.
And remember with this name.
All right.
We don't not church, we don't not church. Sister Marty and Sister Cherry.
Yeah.
All of them are with come a friend, you know.
Yeah, man, I know.
So then the roll call.
All right, cool, Sister G. That is the God dog. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Jerry. This is Karen from Water Valley Center, my roll call.
All right, cool. All right, my friend.
Yes.
I remember Heavey D, my name, yeah?
Pick up yourself. What you say?
Heavey D, my name, yeah?
Heavey D, yeah?
Yeah, Heavey D. The lion. If you can't remember Heavey D, just remember the lion.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Love you.
Let me to darling. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Heavey D.
Hi, Mums.
I'm a roll call coming from Myrna in St. Thomas.
All right, man, cool. Enjoy your Sunday, right?
They say to you, man.
Chungy, little problem me have with the WhatsApp. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, roll call on Dr. First Nation to come up with us.
All right, cool.
So Dr.
Bless.
All right, Mr. Gardner, I hear you.
I'm Mr. Gardner.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gardner.
Yeah,
Bless and love, man.
that's fine.
All right, cool, brother.
Yeah.
Sister Canton Call Center and roll call.
All right, bless and love, all right?
Good
evening, baby. Okay, baby, cool. Enjoy your Sunday.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Every day, good evening.
Good evening, man.
Me name a call, roll call, Mother Brown, big up the doctor.
Bless up, Mother Brown.
Alright, thank you.
Mother Brown, man. Still getting up the WhatsApp up, alright? Just give me a few more minutes. Right? Don't worry yourself, you know? But we still call it out, even if the break come, alright? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, speaking with Panika from Langwood, roll call.
Alright, bless and cool, alright? Hello, good afternoon.
Every day,
Yes, ma'am.
day, how are you?
I'm good.
Lana Continent, roll call.
Bless up, Lana. Alright, my friend.
Right?
Good. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Alright.
Roll call, Sister Brown from Clearmountain.
Alright, Sister Brown, cool. Happy Sunday.
Same to you.
Alright, cool. Hello, good afternoon.
Road car from Freedom Mark.
Alright, bless. So let me do this fast right now. The WhatsApp is a bit up. The messages are coming in, not rapidly, but they're there.
It's order. I pray Jesus our Father and Lord.
Charm, bless up the charm, man. Bless up the charm. Charm is online right now. You understand? Just want to bless up everybody there. So charm and let me see here. This is don't know what is going on. It keep on restarting. Alright. Good. So let's see what is happening here now. Alright, so we have from Sunny Hill, St. Thomas, we have Shauna and grandkids locked into Stylz. We have Nablet from BC, Canada. You understand? And we have Fagan from Hector's River. We have Cuban. Bless up yourself, Cuban. We have Lady D. Then the WhatsApp go blank again. Something is wrong, man. Something is wrong with this thing here, man. You understand? Alright, I don't know what it is. It just seems like it is overworked now. Keisha from out of Texas. Big Mike from out of Philly. You understand? We have Miss Brown. Yes, good afternoon to you, my friend. You understand? Yes, it keep on running up and down. I'm not really sure where it is, you understand? But the general there, you understand? I said, General Chunk for karate. You understand? Hey, boss, you know? Because I don't come in there moving. Because that's where my soul belongs. And even though it gets older, I pray Jesus have a father. And Lord, because I ain't going back to my past. I've been tempted, and even though I have been trying, so many times so it's I say goodbye. But when I turn my eyes to Jesus, He said for your sins I die. Oh no, I can't give in, I won't give up, no way. No, 'cause I ain't going